Hello everyone. Today's Monday, June 2nd, 2025. It's around 11:10 a.m. Pacific, and the temperature is 17 degrees Celsius here in Vancouver. And welcome to Oleg, Medano, Dutchman, and Maroof Selena. Welcome Maroof, Dutchman, and Medano, and Oleg, and Dave in Bangor, Maine. Welcome everyone on a beautiful sunny day here in Vancouver. And welcome Plush Mickey. Hello Elizabeth. And Juanita. Hello Juanita. Starting out our walk here in East Vancouver. This is Penticton Street, named after a town in British Columbia called Penticton. We'll head this way. On a very picturesque day here. Cool old school van here. Could probably take that in the wilderness. Area has cute houses. This street's called Kamloops, named after another small town or city here in British Columbia. I believe the next street up there is also named after a town, Nanaimo, where they have the famous Nanaimo bars. Finally, or purchase a live stream. I think Robert is looking to purchase a condo in BC. Not anytime soon, but you never know. I might end up settling here and buying a condo one day. I'm not sure how much condos cost around here. Probably pretty expensive. I heard the real estate is pretty expensive here. We'll head down Nanaimo and into the heart of East Vancouver. I'm not sure if the signal is bad. Oleg doesn't say, it's not giving me any warning on my, so You guys let know why it would around here, but it could, I suppose. I don't really know what all the dead spots are in the city yet. No buffering? Okay, cool. Welcome, David. And Carol Ali. Hello, Carol. Slight buffering. We'll just keep walking and see if it clears up. This guy has some nice cypress trees here on his property. Hey, Harjot. Beautiful blue skies, yeah. Today's a really nice June morning. I feel like you can't go wrong with the month of June. Tends to be nice pretty much everywhere in the world, probably. Nice house here. Oh, is it cloudy in Hawaii? Yeah, that was a nice house. There's some nice houses around here. East Van is very residential. But there's also a really big main corridor, commercial thoroughfare called Commercial Drive, aptly named. We'll make our way over to Commercial in a little while. This store here is very popular, Columbus Meat Market. This was packed the other day. In fact, the lineup was all the way outside for folks looking to get fresh meat. Chops, some prime rib, beautiful looking steak, and some marinated foods as well, so pretty mouth-watering. And I think I might have been buffering there a little bit. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Maybe I'll stay outdoors.
Your troubles. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you later, Kathy. Hey, Kevin. And we have Vivian Johnson with us. Vivian Johnson, welcome. Nice to see you. The famous CEO of Johnny's channel. Nice to see you, Vivian. Welcome to Vancouver on a beautiful Monday morning. Everyone give Vivian a warm welcome, please. Another Italian restaurant where this is actually kind of, I think this, I don't know if this street is considered Little Italy, but Commercial Drive is considered the Little Italy of Vancouver, which is a couple streets over. But we just saw an Italian meat market, Italian restaurant, and Italian cafe there, so there's definitely some Italian stuff. Here on Nanaimo as well.
And don't forget to...
Randy's in the house. What's up, Randy? Welcome, Vivian. I'm glad to see you on a nice Monday morning here. These houses have nice front yards. Nice to be here. Never been to Vancouver. Ah, well, I'm happy to show you what it looks like then, Vivian. It's a very picturesque city, very green here. A lot of nice houses, a lot of nice buildings downtown. It's a pretty city. Dutchman says that he met Vivian on Johnny's channel before. Juanita saying great support. Did someone give a super chat, Juanita, or? Dutch will take 2 pounds of applewood thick bacon. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, somebody gifted memberships. Medano and Randy. Sorry, I don't have my other phone with me. Both myself and Randy donated 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, guys. The gifted memberships doesn't show up on my Prism. Thank you for letting me know, Medano. And thank you so much, Randy and Medano, for 10 memberships each. Welcome to all the new members. Darlene got a gift membership. Excellent. So did Maroof. And Boom Shakalaka's with us as well. Awesome. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Medano, my great mod, and Randy, our great supporter of my channel. This is the corner of Nanaimo and East 1st Avenue. Yes, welcome to all the new members. Hope your future travels will go to Vancouver Island. Yeah, I will head over to Vancouver Island at some point. I remember going to Vancouver Island many, many years ago, the first time I visited Vancouver. Probably over 25 years ago now. It's amazing how time flies, but Victoria is a really, really, really beautiful city. The capital of British Columbia. And that's where Vancouver Island also has a famous surfing town, Tofino. Huge spot. People used to flock to Tofino, man. Like, it was so popular back in the day. I'm sure it's still popular. Oh, okay, Maroof. Well, whoever did get the membership, welcome to the memberships. If I had my other phone, I would be able to check, but I only have the one phone on me. I do have a Canadian SIM card, well, I have eSIM. It's called Freedom Mobile. I still have my American SIM card too on the same phone, just in case I get phone calls from people. I like this house. This is a very nice house. Cool sort of rust color. What's the hottest thing to do there? People like to go to the beach when it gets warm. Like Vancouver Island has a lot of beaches, and also Vancouver itself has beaches over in the neighborhood called Kitsilano. Which I have never been to Kitsilano. I'll probably head over to Kitsilano at some point. The north end of Vancouver, Campbell River, awesome salmon fishing. Ah, very cool. Yeah, so you've been here before, Dutchman. I remember you mentioning. Gas prices are high, yeah, for sure. Vancouver is not a cheap city. North America is not a cheap place, period. You want cheap food and cheap gas and cheap all that stuff, you got to go to, like, I don't know, Thailand, or our friend Action Kid is actually in mainland China right now. He did a live stream from Wuhan, the famous city of Wuhan, yesterday, and it was pretty bustling there. I'll give him that. I mean, wow, there was a lot of people on the streets of Wuhan yesterday. Martin Kelly got a membership. You have a friend that lives in Qualicum Beach on the island? Cool. What do people in Vancouver do for big business? That's a good question. I'm not exactly... There's just a little bit of everything here, I think. Oh, and Pine Sol's with us. What's up, Pine Sol? Happy to see you. Hope your journey was well. Yeah, it was a fun drive, driving from San Francisco to Vancouver. I stopped in. I did one night in Northern California in a place called Weed, California, and then I went to Portland, Oregon. Had 2 nights in Portland, explored Portland, did a live stream. It was beautiful there. And then 1 night in Seattle, and then I came here. Probably could have done it quicker, but after 5 or 6 hours of driving, I'm pretty much pooped. Altogether, I think it's 15 or 16 hours to get here. There's a Costco. We have the Mighty Bull. Zoom, zoom, zoom. A quick subscription is all it takes. Drop a like. Thank you, Mighty Bull. Our resident wise man. This guy has a nice little fountain here. This is a big house. Look at this. Is this just one house, you think? This goes really far back over here. Look at that 2nd story balcony that these guys have. It's like all the way around the house it goes. Very beautiful house here in East Vancouver. Yeah, they've got some nice homes here. Chatty Cathy, I believe you've been to Vancouver before. I think you mentioned. This was a place where a lot of my friends came back in the day. And a few of them still live here. 2 of them I've been hanging out with a lot since I got here. I haven't seen them in probably 15 years, each of them, but Peter and Mark, I grew up with them. One of them I've known for 40 years, the other one I've known for 30 years, if you can believe that. You have been here, but you haven't been to this neighborhood. Yeah, I don't think I really came to East Van before when I visited Vancouver in the past. I think this might be the first time I came to East Van, but I like it here. I'm living here in a neighborhood called Hastings Sunrise. Rented a place. We're approaching East Broadway. I think I'll turn right and head towards Commercial Drive, also known as the Drive. It's called the Woof and Meow Spa, and I believe it's a dog and cat spa. If you can believe that. Dogs and cats have their own spas nowadays. Hey Justin, how you doing? Plush Mickey says Chicago Bulls is her team. Well, then the Mighty Bull would love you. Randy was here in the 90s. Yeah, I'll keep... Oh, hey Sebastian. David says, where's the big bush? No bushes here. How is the cost breakdown versus a flight? More or less than a flight? Just curious. I would say more because I spent a few days, you know, like, staying in hotels and motels. But I needed to bring my car to Vancouver anyway, so I kind of had to drive. And we have Cynthia saying, are we living in Vancouver? Well, I'm here for now. You know, nothing is permanent in my life at this point, so we'll see what happens. I'm kind of a nomad at this point. We'll see, you know, what the future holds. Certainly not the worst city in the world to live in. Epic Nation HD. Liam, welcome to membership. Oh, you got the email for the new member. You can thank either Medano or Randy for that. Looks like a pretty new condo here. When tough people embrace hardship, they transform it into strength. Thank you for the wise words, Mighty Bull. Nice young people here enjoying the day. Yeah, I'm used to seeing boulevards mowed here, but you notice they aren't cut there. I'm sure they'll get around to it. Hey, Canadian Vasily, what's up, Vasily? How you doing, my man? Does the sidewalk continue here? I think it does. These guys are doing some serious construction down there. Looks like probably a large condo is being built here. New homes coming soon. Well, that's good. Vancouver, just like most cities, needs to have more housing. Yeah, some nice thick vegetation here. There's the large bush that David was asking about. Building more than a facelift, yeah. They need to build brand new housing to accommodate all the people that are flocking to Canada. Maybe here too, yeah, coming soon. Retail strata. Canadian Vasily, $10 super chat. Either I've been busy or YouTube failed notifications, but I haven't seen you live in a while. Good to be here and welcome to Canada. Thank you very much, Vasily. I've only gone live once or twice since I've been here. I've just been very busy. Sorry, my friend, but thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Our good buddy Vasily from Toronto has a great channel, Destination Travels. If you guys want to check out his channel, I'm not sure if one of the mods has put in the link there, but if you don't mind. And Randy Ruck, $10 super chat received. Thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate you for the $10 super chat and memberships. You're spoiling me today, my friend. Thank you so much. Medano always beats you to the punch, eh, Liam? Medano tends to be on top of things when it comes to modding. That's why we call him the super mod. And Juanita is also a super mod. Let's see, this is Victoria Road, Victoria Drive. Okay, cool. We should be heading to Commercial Drive pretty soon. Thanks, Randy. How long are you in Canada for? Things are kind of up in the air right now, Vasily. We're going to be here for an undetermined amount of time. Maybe forever, maybe who knows, you know? Maybe a week. More than a week. Got the train station there. I don't know, maybe that's SkyTrain? Most likely. There's that's the name of the metro system here. It's actually called SkyTrain, and it's an elevated train, so it goes above ground. There's a Safeway across the street, pretty big grocery store chain, which they also have in the States. Safeway is where I shopped usually when I was in San Francisco. Epic Nation says, maybe I come to Vancouver. You should come to Vancouver, Liam. It's definitely worth seeing. We'd love to hang out with you. I believe Henry's going to be coming here in July, so I'll likely still be here in July. So maybe I'll meet up with Henry, hopefully, and if you come too, we'll meet up with you, and it would be a gay old time. The thing is, they are building high-rising so much, but they need schools as well. The majority of schools are over capacity. Is that right, Maroof? I believe that. Yeah, I didn't know. I never really thought about that, but I guess the schools are also over capacity. I learned from a ninja, says Asmodi. Are you coming in August for the meetup? Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. Sorry guys, it's hard for me to tell you what I'm going to be doing even like an hour from now. So I appreciate all the wonderful questions, and I'm so glad you guys are interested in my life and what you guys care about me, right? So I'm very, very grateful for that. But it's just I don't really know what's going on in my, like in terms of jobs and stuff like that. I don't have, this channel is awesome, but it's just a hobby, as you guys know. So I gotta find one of those real jobs, which most people hate, but they do pay the bills. So yeah, so once I sort that out, then I will know a little bit about more what my future plans are. But I do appreciate the fact that you guys are, concerned and care about what I'm going to be doing in the future. So I just can't really answer those questions right now because I don't know myself. So there's like a little walking bridge that goes over to the SkyTrain line over here. Navin Dad is with us. Cynthia says, we are interested in you and we want what's best for you. I know, Cynthia, and I'm so thankful of that. I appreciate you guys so much in the chat. I consider all of you my good friends, and I also care about you guys. I want what's best for you, and as soon as I know more, I will definitely let you know. But thank you so much. We have an awesome community, and I'm very, very grateful for it. So this is Commercial Drive. This is like the main drag of East Vancouver, and a lot of people hang out here. Oh, thank you, Juanita. I appreciate it. And I'm not trying to be like, vague or private. Like, it's just, I just don't really know what my future plans are because the whole job situation. So $3. Stop in Tim's for an affordable coffee. Thank you so much, Navin. $3 super chat. And I will do that. And the coffee here in Canada, in all of Canada, is so cheap. Like $1.65 for a small double. You can't beat that. And that's Canadian money, Navin. That's like $1 American. I would never get a price like that in San Francisco. Everything is at least $6 for a coffee over there. And personally, I like Tim Hortons. I know some folks in the chat, like our buddy Vasily, prefers Starbucks, but I grew up on Tim Hortons, man. Like, I'll drink a double any day of the week, twice on Sundays. Hey, Flick Hunter. That is cheap, right? $1.65 for a coffee. You kidding me?
Look at this.
Cynthia, get a snack when you get your coffee from your friend Cynthia. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you. And thank you for the $5 for a snack. Yes, I will get a snack. They have really good food at Tim Hortons too. A lot of people, don't mention that, but the food is pretty good at Tim Hortons. The donuts, the pastries, bagels, all that stuff is pretty good. Vasily says Starbucks and Arabica for me, but something else like snack food or Timmy's is good. Yes. See, because I feel like Starbucks, I mean, you might disagree with me, Vasily, but I don't feel like Starbucks has very good food options necessarily. But I think Tim Hortons does. Robert is like Action Kid. He's living in the moment. Exactly. Maruf says, my kid's school has space for 400 students, but they have 550 and they're expecting, wow. So yeah, that's a lot. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Big hug back to you as well. And both Pine Sol and Carol like McDonald's coffee. I don't mind McDonald's coffee. I'll drink a McDonald's coffee. I'll drink McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's coffee. I think all of them have fairly, decent coffee. Now, Vasily's right. Like places like Arabica and Starbucks do have tastier, more high-end coffee, but I'm okay with the low-end stuff. For me, it's just like a pick-me-up, It's more the caffeine that I need, and just the taste is important as well, of course. But I feel like Tim Hortons tastes pretty good, and same with the fast food places. Oh, they have K-Cups, eh? McDonald's? Nice. Tell them, Robert, I do like Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is good, but I think Tim Hortons is better. I think Tim Hortons is a lot better than Dunkin' Donuts. Timmy's is good, better than Starbucks in terms of food. Yeah, I would agree. David says a cup of coffee costs more than a gallon of gas. You're absolutely right, which is just absurd, right? Vivian finds Starbucks too strong. Vivian, I kind of agree with you on that. It's a little bit too strong, a little bit too roasted for me. I like it just a little bit lighter. It's not that I wouldn't drink a Starbucks if someone gave me one, obviously, but over in Hastings Sunrise, where I'm staying, there's a Starbucks right beside a Tim Hortons, and I just always go to Timmy's. It's $1 drink at McDonald's, any size fountain. Oh, that's good. I do have the app. I always use the app when I go to McDonald's or any of those fast food places, because they have rewards and they also have good offers, like good coupons on there or whatever. No offense when you went to try Dunkin'. No, I'm not offended by that at all. I actually agree with you, Vasily, that Dunkin' Donuts is not really the tastiest coffee in the world. I feel like Tim Hortons is much better, and also like most places are better than Dunkin'. But if you really need a coffee real bad, Dunkin' will do, As long as you add a quart of cream to it, well, yeah. And I do like my Tim Hortons double, so 2 cream, 2 sugar. So it's mostly cream and sugar rather than the coffee. I don't think I would really like it if it was just black. But like if I went to one high-end coffee place like Arabica, I might actually like it just black, or maybe just with a little bit of sugar. Yeah, Navin's agreeing with me on the double doubles. All that matters is where the happiest getting your coffee and food. Exactly. Oh, they have K-cups. I don't have one of those, what's it called? Keurig machines? Well, maybe I should get one. I just have a regular drip coffee maker. But at home I like to buy whole bean coffee, and then I will grind like a week's worth and just keep it in a plastic container, and then just use that, and then when it's done I'll grind more beans. I feel like it stays a lot fresher that way if you have whole bean coffee that's unground. And then you just grind what you need. Belgian fries, that looks pretty good. Giancarlo's Italian Cafe. Oh, I bet you they have good coffee. I like these kind of local places like that have, like, you know, espresso and Italian coffee. $10 super chat. Plush Mickey, $10 super chat. It's great to see you, Robert. It's very great to see you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And I hope everything is going well in Hawaii. And we're not that far from Hawaii, so maybe you should come to Vancouver for a visit, Elizabeth. Oh, Vivian has some McDonald's K-cups. Oh, okay, so maybe I'll get a Keurig and start drinking K-cups once in a while. Then I can maybe mix it up a little bit and try different brands. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. This is a good bar. Me and my friend went here the other day. Social, it's called. And it was really packed on Friday night. Commercial Drive has some good stuff here. You often grind your own too, Carol? Yeah. Yeah, you can make as much as you want. Yeah, that's true. Elizabeth says mahalo. That means, what does that mean again? I can't remember what mahalo means. You're welcome, or? Yeah, like, see that Fratelli place? Authentic Italian baking. I bet you they have good coffee there. You're not too far from Alaska. Well, it may seem like that on the map, but it is a 36-hour drive to get to Juneau, Alaska. So I would say I am quite a bit far from Alaska. Because British Columbia is 1.5 times the size of Texas. So it's not exactly a small province to drive through. I suppose I could fly to Alaska, or take a, there is a ferry that you can actually take from Vancouver Island, I think it is, to Alaska. And it's 43 hours, the ferry. Thank you, Liam. And Randy Ruck, another super sticker for $4. Thank you so much. Randy, appreciate you, my friend. Thanks so much, Randy. You're really spoiling me today. How long before I start missing the States? Well, I do miss San Francisco. I really liked it there. I'm not saying I don't like Vancouver, but I was really kind of getting used to it. But unfortunately, I couldn't stay there indefinitely. Now, would I live in any city in the States? No. I wouldn't live in, you know, Idaho or something. And no offense to anyone in Idaho, but I'm not really a rural guy, you know what I mean? If I lived in the States, I would like to live either in San Francisco, New York, Boston, or Los Angeles. Those are my 4 favorite cities in the States. Did I have any problems coming across the border? No, no. I highly recommend Chef Organic. I also buy the beans by the bag. Oh, okay, and grind it at a bit of a time. Nice. Okay, I will look into that. Chef Organic. Cool. Just making sure I didn't miss anything there. Thanks everyone for all the great super chats and memberships that have been donated today. Maybe we'll cross the street. No, there's no crosswalk here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of commercial activity on Commercial Drive. Makes sense. This is a shoe store. And this is BC Liquor. They have liquor stores that are government owned here in British Columbia. No filming? Okay. I bet you were allowed to film. It's just that guy made up some rule, but I'm not going to complain. I bet you if someone else is working, they wouldn't have cared. Would I live in Texas? I would live in Texas because Texans are the most wonderful people. As you know from the chat, Jazz and Juanita are living in Texas. David is living in Texas. Our buddy Christian Hansen. And my former boss, Melissa, was the greatest boss I've ever worked for in my life, and she was a Texas gal. And so Texas would be awesome. Own a gun and shit. I don't know if I really need a gun, but... Randy says, okay, enough talking, get a coffee. The thing is, Randy, I had one just before I started the live stream. So we'll hold off on that because I don't want to go overboard with the coffee. We'll walk around for a while longer and then sit down and find a cool place to have a coffee. Not necessarily Tim Hortons. We'll find maybe a more high-end one to please Vasily. Lots of pizza places on this street. Famoso Pizzeria across there. Wine man full of instructions. Yeah, like, I don't know why the BC liquor store is not allowed filming. $10 says if that guy wasn't working, someone else was working, they probably wouldn't have even cared if I was filming in there. I love liquor stores. I'm not a big drinker, all right? I 2 drinks and I'm pretty much done for the night. But I love the look of liquor stores. I love the look of beer, wine, and whiskey. There's Tiesto, July 4th and 5th, Holland Park, BC. One of the world's greatest DJs, perhaps the world's greatest DJ of all time. DJ Tiesto. That's totally my kind of music right there. Maybe I'll go to that concert. Mushroom dispensary. No need to please you, Vasily. Oh, no. I was just half kidding there. A mushroom dispensary called White Rabbit. White Rabbit. Okay, that's the name of a famous Jefferson Airplane song, which is more about like an LSD kind of trip. Chatty Cathy likes electronic dance music, as do I. I mean, as you guys know, I love my classic rock, but when it comes to like going to a concert or something or going out at night, I would rather go to a place that's playing electronic dance music. You should have told him you were going to buy something. Yeah, but I think that guy was really he was like, "You're not filming in here." You didn't care whether I was going to buy something or not. And I wasn't going to buy something. I don't need any booze. It's expensive, man. Like beer and wine and whiskey are expensive in Canada. Like, I mean, they're kind of not that it's much cheaper in the States. Probably because of taxes and whatnot that they would add to it. This is called, this is the War Memorial in memory of our fallen comrades. At the going down of the sun in the morning, we will remember them, dedicated November 11th, 1959. So in Canada, November 11th is called Remembrance Day, which is of course the day that the armistice was signed to end World War I. New Order, Joy Division. New Order's good. New Order's really good. They're old school, but they're good. There's a nice little park here. We've got public washrooms. They call them washrooms in Canada. Same as bathrooms. Is that Medano on his bike? Just kidding. I think he was doing Tai Chi there. The guy over by the monument there, you're asking if he was a Kung Fu master. I think he was doing Tai Chi, but don't correct me if I'm wrong. Got some little fountains here that the kids can play in, and he was wearing all black just like you, Medano. Yeah, pretty little park here in East Vancouver, right off Commercial Drive. I believe you're Medano. I believe you're a Paris Saint-Germain fan. Did they not win the Champions League this past weekend? Congratulations! I think you're a fan. I notice you have the jersey. Yes. Unfortunately, Medano's hockey team, the Dallas Stars, didn't make it to the finals, but Edmonton did. So we'll cheer for Edmonton. Not that I really care about sports anymore, but you know, I know a lot of people do, and so I cheer for if it makes my friends happy, then I'll cheer for them. Yeah, they did win. You are a fan of PSG. Yeah. Very good soccer team. And there was some riots and stuff that happened. But hey, Europeans are really, really fanatic when it comes to soccer. So Whether they win or they lose, there's always some sort of action happening at those soccer games or after the soccer games. Yeah, it is shady here. One thing about Vancouver is there's no lack of trees. There is no lack of trees. This is tree country. Here in the city, there is a lot of greenery. Backpack Head likes the Smiths. I'm familiar with them, but I don't know too many songs by them. Let's keep going this way. Not sure what's over here. This is all new to me. Well, thank you very much, Vivian. It's so good to see you, Vivian, and yes, you have a nice day if we don't see you back in the chat. And thank you so much for being the CEO of like the whole walk tubing community. And you have all of our respect, Vivian, and welcome to the chat anytime, and thank you so much for subscribing. And we got our buddy Yoshi in the chat. What's up, Yosh? One thing you found in West Vancouver: seems every building has foliage and water, a feature apart from the groundscaping. Oh. I haven't been to West Vancouver, which I believe is a different municipality from Vancouver proper. Let's go down this nice shady street. Yes, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't done already. And hit those notifications, even though they don't really work that great, the YouTube notifications, I find. Like Vasily was mentioning that he didn't get the notification today. I almost never get notifications for when people go live. I don't know why. I have them set to all for most of my favorite live streamers, but I still never get the notifications. You haven't been getting them either, Juanita? Yeah, it's weird. YouTube can be glitchy like that. You got one last night, 3.5 hours after the stream ended, right? Like that. Robert, we have a lot of Toronto people here. Yes. Yes, thank you so much for all of our Toronto friends for joining. By far my most of my viewers are from the Toronto area and Ontario and stuff, so we appreciate all of you. Get to see a little different Canadian city here, Vancouver. I don't know how many of you from Toronto have been here before, but if you haven't, or even if you have, you get to see what it looks like today. You would like to come to Vancouver, but you're unlikely to be able to. Well, if you ever come to Vancouver, I'll be happy to hang out with you, Yoshi. I'm hit and miss as well. You got AKs at 1 a.m., but then you missed, yeah. I don't know what it is with, I don't know why YouTube has such an issue with that, but. Hello, Elena. Yosh, maybe you and Liam can come together. Liam said he wants to come check it out here. You, Liam, and Vasily can go on a road trip. Ah, gotcha. The closest you got to Vancouver was Castlegar. Not sure where that is. So you see the name Pattison here, Jim Pattison. Jim Pattison is probably the most famous person from Vancouver. He's a multi-billionaire. And he started in the used car. He owns like over 25 different car lots. He basically owns all the car lots in BC. And you know, the guys who own the car lots, they make a lot of money. And this guy, he doesn't just own car lots though. He owns grocery stores. He owns radio and television stations. I mean, the guy is just a multi-billionaire. Jim Pattison. Huge name here. You see his name everywhere. I think he's Canada's third richest man. Castlegar is about halfway between Alberta and Vancouver. Gotcha. Creators only get 3 notifications, and if they go live, yeah, that's true. But I still feel like even when I'm not, like I just go live like once that day, I still often don't get them. Sounds like the Irvings out east, regional billionaires. Yeah, is the Irvings family rich? They're the rich family out east, like in the Atlantic provinces. Yeah, those guys who own the car dealerships make bank. Polo Brewing Company. There's a lot of craft breweries here for sure. Of course, the hipsters are famous for drinking craft beer, and Vancouver is traditionally known as Hipster Central. It's a cool gelato place, the International Ice Cream Factory. And we've got our buddy Israel. Hello, amigo. How you doing, my man? Do I ever talk about engineering? For some reason I thought you were an engineer. No, I'm not an engineer. I'm trained as a biochemist. I don't really talk about it much. I don't think people are too interested in my what I did as an occupation, which was mostly protein purification, protein production in the lab. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not necessarily interesting to the general public. Let's go this way, see what's over here. There's a big park over here. Yesterday played Toronto soccer in Mexico. Oh, did they? In Toronto, is it the Toronto Football Club, FC or whatever? And they make their way to Mexico to play against maybe Mexico City. Pretty nice park here. Could be a dog park. A lot of people have brought their dogs here. Sounds good, Elizabeth. We'll see you in a bit. Toronto FC stinks. Oh, do they? I don't know. I don't know much about the MLS soccer. Elizabeth says, I'm not general public. Deborah says, did you bring pots and pans with you? Are you going to Vancouver Island? Did I bring pots and pans with me? No, I didn't bring pots and pans with me. Am I going to Vancouver Island? Eventually, yes, I would like to. Thank you for the interesting questions, Deborah. Cute little church here. I like that sort of turquoise color there on top of the dome. Russian Orthodox, definitely looks like a Russian Orthodox style. Life doesn't have to be skyscrapers and stuff. No, it's you know, I like skyscrapers. I like seeing skyscrapers. I got nothing against skyscrapers, but it's nice to see residential areas as well. There's another church, a small church, Sacred Heart Catholic Parish. Hello, Lauren Order. Welcome. It is a peaceful neighborhood here. We're close to Chinatown, but Chinatown can be a little, there's a good number of rough characters over there, so I think we're gonna maybe just skip that for today. I'll show you guys it some other time. I did show it on my last live stream. I just don't feel like being threatened by some drug addict. You're gonna get beat up recording here. Oh, I am? I'm the taxpayer. I'm paying for these streets you guys are living on, man. Now you're telling me I can't record here? Yeah, for sure. These houses definitely like in the $1 million to $2 million range out here, or even more. This is the famous East Hastings Street. If I go left, I'll go towards downtown, but we're gonna skip that today. Yeah, I mean, it's scary, but really, like, you just have to stand your ground against people that are trying to bully you. I like this condo. It's got some real nice colors to it. And a lot of windows. A lot of windows. Tons of natural light coming into all these apartments. Got a little campground down there in this empty lot. Firing up doing some camping. Nothing like camping right in the middle of the city, right? How convenient is that? Pink Pearl restaurant could be okay. I'm not sure where to find the best. I'm sure there's lots of good Chinese restaurants here in the city. And we have Rebecca Curiel Alessi. Hey Rebecca, how you doing? Good to see you. She's my good friend from San Francisco. Hope you're doing well. Were you able to meet up with Roy yet, Rebecca? He has something for you. I don't know if you guys have met up yet. And she's even got the emoji there of the Golden Gate Bridge. I guess I should, well, I'm going to leave my emojis for now as a tribute to San Francisco. Hey, we have Alex Phuket Walk. What's up, my man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Alex. Alex has a great channel in Thailand, and it looks like he received a gift membership from Medano. Awesome, Phuket Walk. Nice to see you, my friend. Oh, they have Yetis here. That Yeti is the those little like thermos thing or drinking cups, right? We've got some nice stores here on East Hastings. It's a pretty big commercial thoroughfare, similar to Commercial Drive. We're going in east-west direction. And this is No Frills, which is, I think, a pretty cheap grocery store. Haven't been there yet, but I do remember going to No Frills as a kid. That's true, Dutchman. I will not have to change my my channel name. I don't think I would change my channel name no matter what, though, because West Coast Walker, I feel like it kind of has a ring to it. You know, it's got like that alliteration, WW kind of thing, and it's hard to get that kind of sort of East Coast Walker. Just doesn't quite have the same ring to it. You know what I mean? Got the dollar store here. You get a lot of stuff at the dollar store. I like dollar stores. If you need kitchen utensils, if you need light bulbs, like at a dollar store it's 2 light bulbs for $1.25. At Walmart it's 3 light bulbs for $17.99. Why would I buy 3 light bulbs for $17.99 when I can get 2 light bulbs for $1.25? And if I want 4 light bulbs, that's only $2.50. Oh yeah, it's great for random stuff. West Coast Walker has the same beat as Going Homeward. Yep. It's got a ring to it, right? Yeah, and say hello to your wife's sign for us, Alex, who also has a channel, Roam with Sign. You guys were live in Thailand the other, but you guys ran into a dingus, I saw. Sorry about that. It sucks running into a dingus. I mean, it happens. I've ran into my share of dinguses, so I guess it adds a little spice to the channel, right? But it's like, why do people get so upset? Like, they're in public. They don't really have a right to privacy out here on the sidewalk. There's 100 security cameras recording them right now anyways. Are they Echo Smart ones? Bought those pre-pandemic and have not had to change one. I think they are. No, they're the same. They're LED bulbs. They're the same as, they're not like the old incandescent bulbs. They're the same LED bulbs as you find anywhere else. LED bulbs last forever. Like, the guy was crazy. He was just ready to attack me for no reason. It had nothing to do with filming. But you managed to stay safe. Oh, thank God, Alex. That sucks. Was he like under the influence of something, or just a disturbed person upset at you for some reason? You've only ever seen Vancouver in the movie with Sandra Oh and Zima. What movie was that? Am I watching for the Aurora Borealis tonight? I heard that you could see the Aurora Borealis in California yesterday. I wonder if we'll be able to see the Aurora Borealis tonight, Deborah, here in Vancouver. That'd be cool. I mean, there's no clouds really, so it might be possible, but I didn't think that you could really see the northern lights. But lately, I guess lately we've been able to see the northern lights in the more southerly latitudes. I feel like last year in California people saw the northern lights as well, which is interesting. Is that because there was some sort of massive coronal mass injection, or coronal mass ejection, I should say, from the sun? This empty lot needs work. They should really do something with this place. It was very random, huh? Meditation Park. Is that the name of the movie? I've never heard of that movie. Coronal mass ejection. Coronal mass ejection, that's right. Was there one big one that is allowing us to see the northern lights? I think that's all it is electric, I don't know exactly what it is, but some shit that comes off the sun or whatever. I would definitely like to see the Aurora Borealis one day if it's possible. Oh, that sounds like a nice movie, Rebecca. Maybe I'll check it out. You saw it in Ukraine. Okay, that's cool, Oleg. Unlock Restaurant and Wonton House. I like wonton soup. There's a good old A&W, one of the better burger places. But I feel like they may have changed their fries. Their fries are not as good anymore. I don't know. They're calling them like russet home-style fries or something. They're not that good. They're kind of like reminding me of In-N-Out fries almost. I don't feel like you can really use russet potatoes for French fries. That's not the proper potato for French fries. You got to use Kennebec potatoes. Kennebec potatoes is what you need for French fries. Wonton soup solves it all, right? There's nothing like a nice bowl of wonton soup on a cold day. And Rebecca, I believe you're familiar with Han's Wonton House in Chinatown of San Francisco. Han's Wonton House. I think there's 2 locations down there. I'm not sure if you've heard of it or not, but you probably have because you grew up in San Francisco. But I guess that started here in Vancouver, and it's kind of like a small chain. There's like a Han's Wonton House here as well. The question to be asked is, where am I going? Well, where do you think I'm going, Randy? I'm going to the place where I've been talking about all day, is Tim Hortons. I'm going to get myself a small double-double and an urban garlic savory pastry. This neighborhood is called Hastings Sunrise. We've got some pho here. And we have Growing Serenity with us. Hello, Growing Serenity. Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat, Growing Serenity.
Hey, yo, TikTok, what up? Suck my dick, bro. Get a job.
Cool guy, eh? Welcome to Vancouver, folks. Randy Ruck's $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Randy. You're really, really, really spoiling my day, Randy. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. I appreciate you so much. See, Alex, there's dickheads everywhere, not just in Phuket. across here. Yeah, that's right, Rebecca. Does Tim Hortons rival the Double Double Burger? Well, no. I will admit that In-N-Out Burger is the best. Now, if they could fix their fries, it'd be the best fast food chain in the world. Yeah, I think that guy was probably talking to himself when he said, I guess instead of being nice, they figure it's funnier to just give the finger to my entire community, which I find very offensive, but also funny. That place is called Gotcha. Little thrift shops here. In-N-Out Burger should open a store in Toronto. That would do well in Toronto. I mean, I think any fast food place is going to do well in Toronto. There's just so many people there that, but like, I feel like Canadians have heard about In-N-Out a lot, and I'm sure they would flock to it. There's a Thai restaurant there, Thai Away Home. Thai food is very good, as Alex can surely tell you. Long live cats and dogs. This is a pet food store. I smell some cinnamon buns or something. It's hard to beat the smell of baked goods. Well, congratulations on receiving a membership, Growing Serenity. Oh, do you go to Los Angeles a lot, Flick? In-N-Out Burger's got a lot of spots down in SoCal. There's only one in San Francisco, and there's one in Daly City. In the game of life, perseverance is the ultimate strategy. There's the Laughing Bean Coffee Company. Not sure how good that is. It says, borrow money from pessimists. They don't expect it back. You tend to go every other year to Los Angeles. That's cool. And we have Sebastian Quintal. Hello from Chile. Welcome. And Trojan Elk Explorer. How you doing, my man? Navin says he wants to try Whataburger. I've never tried Whataburger. guys have the best food in town. And of course, we've got the Starbucks here, but like I said, when you've got Tim Hortons right beside Starbucks, I'm gonna have to choose my good old-fashioned Timmy's. I'm a simple person. I'll just grab a coffee and a snack and find an outdoor bench or something, maybe. Thank you. These are the pastries that I like, the waffle style thingies. Now I've been asking about my dad. My dad's doing really good, actually. He's moving into a retirement home today, actually this week, and he's really excited about it. It was his idea. He was like, why didn't we think of this earlier? You know, because he doesn't really want to live alone anymore. So, and he did have some issues with his eyes, but he is going to be having surgery to fix that. So hopefully he'll be getting his license back, and he'll be able to cruise around St. Thomas in his car. So he's doing well. I'm glad everything's worked out. Thanks for asking there, Navin. Small double and urban garlic savory pastry, please.
Urban garlic pastry. Was there anything else?
That's good.
All right, that'll be $4.85. Thank you.
Keep the change.
Oh, thank you.
Brad Palmer, happy Monday, West Coast Walker. Nice to see you, Brad. Welcome. Yes, very great news, right, Juanita? Yes, he'll adjust. My dad's a very social person, so he likes being around people. So I think he's gonna really enjoy living with other retired folks, and the nurses will be there to take care of all his medicines. He's on several different medicines, just like most people. And he's almost 80. He's turning 80 this year. He's a healthy guy. He's still got, he's a big, strong guy, 6 foot. Back in the day, he was about 180 pounds, but he's gained some weight over the years. Welcome, Brad and Marie. Well, say hi to Marie for us there, Brad. $4.85 Canadian for a coffee and a pastry. I mean, you can't even get a coffee for that at Starbucks. So.
Urban garlic pastry. Here's your pastry. It'll be a second for your double.
Thank you. I mean, I once spent $9 on a cafe mocha in San Francisco. $9 US just on one cafe mocha.
Small double.
Perfect, thank you. Try to sleep. Thanks. All right, let's see if we can go find like a little outdoor bench or something to hang out for a while. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube.
Hi guys, how are you?
West Coast Walker.
What's your name?
West Coast Walker. West Coast. I think most folks in Vancouver are, you know, okay with being on camera. I haven't really seen too many people that are like shying away from it. Welcome back, Cynthia. And thanks to all of the generous super chats that Randy and Medano and Cynthia and Navin and everyone else. I believe Plush Mickey. I was able to get my double and my favorite pastry that they have here. They also have very good bagels. Everything bagels. They have the jalapeno cheddar bagels, and they have the urban garlic cream cheese that you can get on it, which is really good. And so I believe they have chili here. They got lots of different sandwiches, pretty good sandwiches. Like, they've also got breakfast sandwiches, hash browns. Henry did a bit of a review of the scrambled eggs box the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that on Toronto Tech and Transit's channel. It's not bad. I mean, it's a little pricey for what you get, but in a pinch, if you're really in a hurry and you want to get some scrambled eggs and some hash browns and some bacon all tossed together in a box with some sauce. I like this taste of the sauce that they put on it. Then it's a pretty good deal. But it's not like something you want to eat every day, because it's about $6 for kind of a small breakfast. McDonald's also has pretty good breakfast. I haven't tried A&W's breakfast. I heard it's pretty good. This is the neighborhood that I'm staying in. Big red house there. It's a pretty big house. Did you used to have their chili? They have good chili, right, Fleck? You got me jealous. Thank you so much to everyone who donated to our snack fund here. Yeah, because Navin, you're not going to get like Dunkin' Donuts. They don't really have that great of food over there. They've got okay donuts, but I don't think they even... Do they have bagels at Dunkin' Donuts? I don't think they even have bagels, do they? I feel like more places need to have bagels. Bagels are awesome. There was a house around here that I saw the other day that had benches in front of it, but I can't remember where. It could be down here. Hey Mark M, how you doing? They have a lot at Dunkin' Donuts? Oh, okay. I haven't been to Dunkin' in so long because in California it's hard to find a Dunkin' actually. Dunkin' one's famous for being a Massachusetts company. Every corner you got one over there in Massachusetts. There's the West Coast Disposal. That's one of my namesake companies. There's also West Coast Guitars down the street from here. Yeah, it is a nice neighborhood here. Say Hastings Sunrise. I can't complain about where I'm living, and the house that I'm living in is nice. It's all like brand new, renovated inside. All the appliances are brand new. The kitchen's very nice. Nice houses here as well, and quiet neighborhood. They've got these roundabouts here which prevents people from really driving fast, you know, through this neighborhood, which is good. Your daughter and grandkids are over in Zion National Park. They make many of them to look like emojis. Oh, the is firing up some of my emojis. I'm loving the taste of this coffee. I've taken 2 sips, and it's just, this is my kind of coffee. Oh, some buffering? Oh, okay. Strange that it's buffering here in my neighborhood. Okay, it's better now. That's fine. Yeah, very nice houses here. That one's really nice. That's got to be multiple millions of dollars. I don't know what they cost around here, but it ain't cheap. It's nice that they're all different and not all the same. That's true. These houses are all different, yeah. Like they made like a bunch of cookie cutter houses here. Let's go back up this way. And if you'll notice, there's a lot of laneways or alleyways they call. I don't know what they refer to them as. I think alleys here. And so that's where, because there's no driveways. You guys notice there's no driveway. None of the houses have driveways out in front. All the driveways are out back. Well, there's the bench. Let's go sit on that bench for a few minutes and chill. Actually, there's another bench over here that has a view of some little, let's see if they're out. Yeah, they've got the chickens here. This guy has chickens. He gets his fresh eggs here every day, here on his in his front yard. Got a little swing here for the kids. And cute little bench to sit on. Yeah. You're fond of the alleys, right? Yeah, alleys are useful. Are kids in school? I don't know, probably. I'm not sure when kids... Oh no, that wasn't rude, Chatty Cathy. I think we know what you're talking about. Dutchman's asking, does Vancouver have historical neighborhoods where they keep the outside of the house? I think so. I think so. They probably have, you know, landmarking or whatever they call it. Probably in Gastown and Yaletown and maybe Chinatown. I'll let you guys look at the chickens here while I have my coffee. Very peaceful, very quiet, nice day for a walk and a coffee and a chit chat. Oh man, this is going down really good today. Urban garlic savory pastry. Oh, now all the chickens are out. What? Maybe did they smell my pastry? Is that why they all just decided to flock here all of a sudden? These are so good. Let's beware of wild chickens. Oh.
Sorry, you saw the food.
Yep, I think the chickens did too. Dogs, humans, and chickens all love the Tim Hortons pastries. I'll throw a little bit over there for them. Oh, didn't quite make it. Oh, there we go. You gotta be faster. Bark, bark. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to ask mom and dad for food now. I'm sure they're well fed. They look hearty. My chicken curry never comes out the same. Navin makes a mean chicken curry. I do too. I know how to make a good chicken curry. Yes, we got more fans here watching. This is just pure pleasantness, says Rebecca. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, I guess I've never really seen people having chickens here. This is actually the front yard. Vivian, just in time to see the chicken. Someone wants fresh eggs. Fresh eggs. That sounds real good. That would be awesome to get like fresh eggs from these chickens every day. Probably tastes way better than what you get at the store. Yeah, they're hungry. Animals are always hungry. Oh, did they have that rule and then they rescinded it? Maybe because chickens make a mess, like with their... I don't know. I mean, I think as long as you clean up after them. Dogs and cats also, you know, they make a mess. Like, just as long as you clean up after them, it should be okay. Sorry about that. Gimbal's acting up all of a sudden. It is out of the ordinary, but you know, nowadays people... are going back to their roots and trying to grow their own food and trying to save money, right? I think the price of eggs has gone up quite a bit over the years, so get yourself some chickens, harvest your own eggs every day. Now I believe brown chickens give brown eggs and white chickens give white eggs. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now I don't know about these sort of blacker ones. Maybe these, some of them are roosters. I don't know. What do roosters look like? Well, how do you make your chicken curry, Elizabeth? Do you do it from scratch or do you use curry paste? You can cheat and use curry paste, but the better way to do it is from scratch. So the way I'll do it is I'll take, you know, onions and garlic and tomatoes and fresh tomatoes, chop them all up and fry them, like brown them in the pot with some oil. Not too much oil, just enough to brown them. And then add a little bit of water, and then you add your spices: curry powder, black pepper, salt, You can add individual spices, but it's easier just to buy curry powder. Mix that up, make it all really nice so it's basically like a big paste. And then I'll add my chopped up chicken breast, add water to cover it, and just let it boil, you know, and you might have to keep adding a little bit of water as the water evaporates, but just let it boil and boil and boil for about 30 minutes, and it should be ready to go. Serve it on top of some basmati rice, and you're good to go. Thank you, Dutchman. Appreciate you, my friend, and we will see you. We'll see you on the next one, Dutchmans. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. And I believe you super chatted earlier as well, so thank you so much. You like Madras curry. Madras curry powder is amazing, Carol. Good call. Madras curry powder. It is really, really good. It has that, Madras is from South India. They have, it's got that, I don't know, it's a very unique curry powder. You can tell when you're cooking with Madras curry powder. It smells different than regular curry powder. Oh, you good. You cook from scratch. That's good. They are true protein makers, yes. Oh, it's the food they eat that determines the color. Oh, I see. So brown eggs don't come from brown chickens? Brown cows don't give chocolate milk? Really? I thought that was true. I didn't know that. You like to soak the chicken in coconut milk? Yeah, you could do that, yeah. Bonsoir. We'll see you soon, Rebecca. I am going to be ending the live stream soon. I live just down the street from here, so I'll say goodbye to you guys in a few minutes and head back home and relax for the afternoon. I see. So they can eat different foods, and that'll change the color of the eggs. I wonder what they eat to change the color of the eggs. I like brown eggs. In Massachusetts, they mostly had brown eggs. So I got used to eating brown eggs when I lived in Boston. It's not like they taste any different, but I just like the color of the brown eggs. Oh, nice, Cynthia. Yeah, and sometimes you'll get the yolk that is very like orangey as opposed to yellow. Sometimes you get yolks that are really like closer to orange or almost a yellow orange rather than just pure yellow. Take care, Oleg. We'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your evening there in Ukraine. And have a good week. That was one of the best Tim Horton coffees I've ever had. That's free range. Yeah, that could be free range. That could be free range. Juanita says brown eggs are laid by hands with brown or red. See, I could be right. Me and Juanita are on the same page when it comes to brown eggs. Yeah, it is. Birds are really nice to watch. Birds are. I used to have a pet bird. I really like birds, and having a pet bird though, like keeping them in a cage all the time, I kind of felt bad. But chickens, they don't fly, so you can have chickens. They don't care if they're cooped up in a cage because they don't fly anyways. So. I see. Well, obviously we are having a very huge discrepancy here in the chat. This is going to be, really serious, really serious conversation about whether brown eggs come from brown chickens or whether they come from what they eat or whether... This is like pineapple on pizza, guys. I don't know if we're ever going to come to a conclusion. Chickens should be free to walk around, not caged. That's true, Juanita. But if you own them, you gotta keep them caged. Otherwise, they're gonna just take off on you. What about black hens? Ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure. There's also quail eggs. You can eat eggs from quail, and they do sell those at the grocery store too. You can buy the little quail eggs. They're a bit smaller than regular eggs. I've never tried those though, but I'd like to. Raider is home, so you're going to make him work. Say hi to Raider for me. You have 6 birds and they have a room to themselves, but they get to spend the day outside the cage if they want. Oh, that's good. You get really hungry, so it's ostrich eggs for you. Oh, ostrich eggs are huge. I like dinosaur eggs. Dinosaur eggs are my favorite. They're really big. Less contamination. Yeah, that's why free range is better. Free range and organic and stuff like that are healthier. That's what they say, right? Yeah, these chickens are enjoying life. Yeah, for sure. Hey, I mean, their master comes and feeds them and takes care of them, and they lay an egg every day for them, and whoever lives here gets to eat nice fresh eggs, and they get to hang out in Vancouver where we have nice weather. So hey, I can't complain. It's kind of like dogs and cats, sure, they're cooped up, but they're not really wild animals, they're domesticated. So oh, no worries, Vivian. We didn't think you were yelling at us or anything like that. Dinosaur eggs would be kind of stale. That's true. It's hard to get fresh dinosaur eggs since all the dinosaurs died off 65 million years ago. Well, I'm sure they get plenty of food here from the owner because most people treat their pets really well. Those who don't are basically psychopaths. I think it's crazy to harm an animal or not treat it properly. But I think most people really love their pets and really love the animals that they have at home and treat them just like they would like a member of the family. Oh, does Hawaii have a lot of free-range chickens? Yeah. Yep. And these guys are probably good friends, all these chickens. They probably know each other really well and have good conversations every night over... You taking off, Randy? I'm going to take off here in a few minutes. You'd be afraid someone would try to steal one. Well, that would be just wrong. If someone tried to steal one of these chickens, that would just be wrong. Hopefully that person would get punished very strongly. Thank you so much, Randy, for all your amazing support today. You really spoiled me, my friend. As did a bunch of you in the chat today with tons of super chats and gifted memberships from both Randy and Medano. And welcome to all the new members. I believe Growing Serenity got one, and Alex Phuket Walk got one, and other people got one. Oh, do they have sand? Oh, I see. They like to kick up the dirt, right? This one's kicking up the dirt. Trying to get make a little hole in there where I'm not sure why, but maybe they're just looking for worms. Do they eat worms? Bugs? Yeah, they're looking for bugs, right? Chickens are great for gardens. You could use the chicken manure for your garden to fertilize it. It's always a good natural fertilizer. Yeah, they're probably, they eat, most birds eat all kinds of bugs, right? Like birds, yeah, they love their bugs. That's where they get their protein, is from bugs. Insects actually do have a lot of protein. Oh, they have a sand bath to help with fleas. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, that's true, Carol. It would start screaming probably. Yeah, it's a cute little thing to have some chickens here in your front yard. Oh, that's why the yolk is darker. Gotcha, from eating the bugs and protein and stuff like that, right? All right, everyone. We did 2 hours and 35 minutes today. I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream here. I just live down the street, so I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. But thank you so much for joining, everyone. It was a fun walk through East Vancouver. I showed you guys, the Commercial Drive area. We went for a walk and did some exploring here in East Vancouver. Saw some nice areas, very beautiful residential areas, as you guys can see, and so much greenery here in the city of Vancouver. And it was a very, very nice day for a walk. Super sunny. And nice cool breeze here, 17 degrees Celsius. So thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for all the support. Medano and Randy and Nabin and Plush Mickey and everyone who donated. I'm sure I'm forgetting some of you, but appreciate you and welcome all the new members. I'm a little late on the members video and live stream, but I will put one out for May soon enough. I know we're already into June, but I've had a crazy month, so we'll get that out soon. But thank you so much, everyone. Take care, Rebecca. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Juanita, for your excellent modding. Alex, take care. Well, you and Sign, hopefully have a wonderful week, everyone. I'm not sure when I'll go live again, but I'll probably go live again this week at some point. And remember to like, subscribe, hit those notifications, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye for now.